everybody? Welcome to another episode of Rob's World of Boxing. Let's get it. Alright, I want to get into this fight night recap video. The fight that took place September 17th, 2022. It was a DAZN card. DAZN is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, all those guys. It was in Las Vegas, Nevada. It came on at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The main event was between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Triple G Golovkin. Alright, let's dive right into the card. The first undercard fight I want to talk about was a 10-round contest at middleweight. Middleweight is 160 pounds, if you didn't know. It was between Kieran Conway and Austin Williams. Kieran Conway was fighting out of England, and Austin Williams was fighting out of Houston, Texas. All right, Kieran Conway was 18-2 with 1 draw, 4 KOs. Austin Williams was 11-0 with 9 KOs. All right. Austin Williams was coming off of a first-round KO, so he was, looking to get Kieran Conway out of there in the same fashion. But it didn't happen like that. Conway actually got knocked down, though, in the 9th round. But other than that, Williams really didn't separate himself, in my opinion, from Conway. In my opinion, Austin Williams is nothing to write home about, man. I need to see more, to really give a judgment on Austin Williams. But right now, he ain't nothing to write home about, man. But nonetheless, it was a unanimous decision win for Austin Williams. One judge having it 96-93, and the other 2 judges having it 97-92. For your winner, Austin Williams. All right. Let's get to the next undercard fight. It was a 10-round contest of super middleweight. Super middleweight is 168 pounds, if you didn't know. It was between Gabe Rosado and Ali Akhmadiev. All right, Gabe Rosado was 26-15 with 1 draw, 15 KOs. Ali Akhmadiev was 18-1 with 14 KOs. All right, Akhmadiev, he's nice. In my opinion, he's nice in there. He's very heavy-handed. He was coming down on Gabe Rosado, man, with some heavy shit. He was also boxing well. In my opinion, Rosado, he didn't win a round in this fight, man. Actually, Gabe Rosado actually got dropped with a nice right hand in the 5th round by Ali Akhmadiev. Yeah, man. And as I stated, man, Akhmadiev won every round in my opinion, man. I feel like this might be it for Gabe. Gabe Rosado, he's lost a lot of fights. Was 16 now. But he's never looked as bad as he looked last night, man. He looked as sluggish. He looked, tired. He looked it like defeated, like it might be it, man. But yeah, man. Nonetheless, good job, Ali Akhmadiev. A unanimous decision win for Akhmadiev. Continuing his winning ways, advancing his record to 19-1 with 14 KOs. All right, let's get to the next undercard fight I want to talk about. It was a 12-round contest of super flyweight. Super flyweight is 115 pounds, if you did know. It was between Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Israel Gonzalez. Jesse Bam Rodriguez was 16-0, 11 KOs. Israel Gonzalez was 28-4, 1 draw, 11 KOs. All right, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, he is the youngest champion boxing right now at 22 years of age, man. So, yeah, man, put some respect on Bam's name, man. He got the WBC title at super flyweight, which is this fight is for, if I didn't state that. All right. Bam was looking like Bam, man, in this fight. But Gonzalez was actually better than I expected, no lie. I think he was better than Bam expected, man. He was big in there, no homo, like physically. Yeah, man. He started, Bam started picking up the pace, in my opinion, though, after Gonzalez was giving him a harder than usual time in the first half of the fight. In the second half of the fight, he started picking up the pace, man. And, yeah, man, Gonzalez was getting bad breaks, man. In the 8th round, it was a clash of heads. And he ended up, getting cut. Bam was good. He got cut. And also in the 8th round, Bam hit him with a couple low blows, man. But Gonzalez used it to his advantage, as he should have, man. He took extra long breaks, in between the punches, man. And, yeah, man, he used it to his advantage to get a well-rested rest I feel like he needed. Because, like I said, Bam was coming on the second half of the fight, man. Yeah. So they took a point from Bam in the 8th round for the 2 low blows, man. And in the 11th round, Bam actually dropped Gonzalez with a body punch that a lot of people thought was low, but it wasn't low, man. He hit him with a smooth body punch. I feel like one of the body punches in the 8th round, the last one that Bam got deducted a point for, that wasn't low either, man, in my opinion. But he got deducted a point, so evidently the judges thought wrong. But then, I seen this punch, and it was not low at all, man. That was a knockdown. A lot of people was arguing, though, but it was a knockdown. All right, so he got his point back. Yeah, man. But nonetheless, man, Gonzalez bounced up and finished the fight. And the judges, got to the judges' scorecards, man, which the judges scored, one judge having it 118 to 109, the other judge having it 117 to 110, and the final judge having it 114 to 113 for your winner, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, advancing his record to 17-0 with 11 KOs. Unanimous decision win for Bam Rodriguez. All right, let's get into the main event. The reason why all y'all came, the reason why all y'all watched, the reason why all y'all probably here, despite me and my handsome good looks. All right, but let's get into it. It was at super middleweight. It was a 12-round contest. At super middleweight. Super middleweight is 168 pounds, as I just stated. All right, it was for the WBC, IBF, WBA, and WBO super middleweight championships of the world. It was between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Triple G Golovkin. Canelo's fighting out of Mexico. Triple G fighting out of Kazakhstan. All right, Canelo Alvarez was 57-2 with 2 draws. Gennady Golovkin, I didn't put down Canelo Alvarez's knockouts. Fuck. Gennady Golovkin. Damn. All right, yeah, my fault, y'all. I got interrupted. All right. Gennady Golovkin was 42-1, 1 draw, 37 KOs. All right. Round 1. It was basically a fill-out round, but Triple G was looking, he was looking 40, man. He was looking slower than usual, in my opinion. Well, shit, probably in everybody else's opinion, man. He was noticeably slower out there. He wasn't going for it like Triple G, usually go for it too with Abel Sanchez, man. So I gave round 1 to Canelo. Round 2. Triple G jab, looking slow, and it was getting countered over, man. So I gave round 2 to Canelo too. Round 3, Canelo was going to the body with more success in that round, so I gave round 3 to Canelo. Round 4, Canelo was enforcing his will and overpowering Triple G, physically pushing him around. So I gave round 4 to Canelo as well. Just from, brute force, man. Just from strength in there. Round 5, Canelo was giving Triple G the Callum Smith treatment. breaking him down, beating his arms up, man. You know, so yeah, bring his hands down. So I gave round 5 to Canelo as well. Round 6, Canelo looked like a bully in there, man. No lie, bullying the old man. Triple G looked real vulnerable, man. I was actually starting to feel sorry for Triple G, man. He was getting his ass beat. But yeah, man, I gave round 6 to Canelo as well. Round 7, it was another round for Canelo. More of the same. Triple G needed a KO. He needed a knockout to win, man. At that point in the fight, he had lost every round, you know, in the first half of the fight. So shit. And the seventh round. So you done. You need a knockout, man. Round 8, Canelo was countering Triple G well. I feel like Canelo was actually playing possum that round, maybe to, you know, get his win back and maybe to bait Triple G in some shit, you know, where he couldn't get himself out of and counter effectively over it. Round 9, I gave round 8 to Triple G, man, just from, you know, Canelo lack of work. All right, round 9, Triple G had a good round. It was the best round of the fight, in my opinion, for Triple G, man. Backing Canelo up. Like I said, I think maybe Canelo took this round off as well. All right, round 10. No fighter really pulled away that round, but accidental headbutt occurred at the end of the round, which caused Canelo to get a little cut above his eyes. Yeah, actually it cut Gennady a little bit too, but it noticeably cut Canelo. So yeah, man, I gave that round to Triple G, man. Just, you know, it was a toss-up round and shit. Canelo ended up getting a little cut at the end of the round, so I gave that round to Triple G. All right, 11. Canelo was looking bigger, faster, stronger, man. Just too much for Triple G, man. He turned it on in that round and really just, you know, overwhelmed him, in my opinion. I gave round 11 to Canelo Alvarez. Round 12, it was a sloppy last round. I didn't really know who to give it to. I just gave it to Canelo just because, man. But yeah, man, you could have gave it to any fighter, in my opinion. But nonetheless, man, it was a good fight, man. And, well, nah, it wasn't a good fight at all, man. I feel like Canelo blew out Triple G. But yeah, let's get to the judges' scorecards. All right. One judge had it 116 to 112, and the other two judges having it 115, 113 for your winner, Canelo Alvarez, giving them a unanimous decision win, which I feel was well deserved. I feel like the scorecards was actually closer than expected, way closer than expected. 115 to 113, that's crazy. That's saying if Triple G would have won the last round, then it would have been a draw. You know, so I just don't agree with that at all. So, yeah, man, I don't know what the judges was doing. Something like they're trying to throw Canelo's second straight loss on you, man, to no avail. Yeah, man, good job, Canelo Alvarez, man, getting the win, pulling it out. I want to see Canelo in there with, the top 168 pounders, man. He say he ain't fighting no Mexican fighters, man, but fuck that. I want to see you in there with Benavidez, man. I don't want to see you with Zerto. Fuck that 175 shit. I want to see you with Benavidez. I want to see you in there with Jamel Charlo, man. Get in there with Demetrius Andrade. I know you say he's a horrible fighter, all that shit. But, man, get in there with him and see what he do. He ain't your weight division, man. Fight the man. You know, shit, after them fights, you can down and retire. You know, on the pedestal, on the high horse, you ain't even got to go see B-Ball again. Everybody know that was out your weight class. Fuck that man. Now, fuck that man, you know. No disrespect, Ball, but to you, fuck that man. Fight these niggas at 168. But, yo, nonetheless, man, it was a good showing, man. It was a good card. Good DAZN card. Bam Rodriguez, continuing his winning ways. He's the future of boxing, man. He's one of the shining stars that boxing have. Youngest champion boxing. Then you got Canelo Alvarez, man. Arguably still, top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world today. So yeah, man, it was a good card. Yeah, man. Good job, every fighter who put their life on the line, though, man. Even if they didn't win, like as I stated, you can't play boxing, man. Y'all give my respect. But yo, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, people. Rob's World of Boxing. Yeah.